Ellibelle Yoga with Janice. I've had some conversations with people about crow pose. Now this is a asana that I'm, I suppose, battling with still at the moment. It was quite new to me until recently. It's a very challenging pose. It takes a lot of strength and balance and determination, but anybody can do it. It just takes a huge amount of time and effort, and also developing some other skills from other asana, different practices as well, and just bringing them all together. So I'm going to do a very short tutorial with you, and hopefully it might just give you some pointers that are going to help you get into that pose, maybe not straight away, but with continued practice. Just a little warning, you will end up with bruises on the back of your upper arms until your sort of body gets used to you doing that action. So just be mindful that that will happen. And it's also really important just to warm up your wrists as well, because there's a lot of pressure being put and a lot of weight being put onto your wrists. So just before we actually get into the asana itself, let's just do some rotations through the wrists, preparing our body. Rotate the other way, so changing direction. So we need to prepare our body. It helps if you're warm, rotate, change direction. Helps if you're warm. I've already done my yoga practice for today, just before this tutorial. So my body's nice and warm, change direction. It's important that you don't come to these more challenging practices from a cold position. Can make it really challenging for you and may lead to injury or strains as well. So also just going to do some little finger flicks. So we're not just using the fingers, we're actually pushing the hand forward as we do this. So again, it's just warming up through the hands, through the wrists, also through the forearms, which is a big part of crow pose. Well done. All right, so crow pose is all about positioning. You've got to get your positioning correct so that you can balance. So hands are shoulder width apart. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, okay? We want to increase that surface area. Then we're going to come up onto the feet, so it's almost like we're in a forward fold. Now, a lot of people will do crow with their knees on the outside of the arms. Now, whilst that is a little bit easier to do because it doesn't put so much pressure onto the backs of your arms, it's not so painful, it's not actually the best practice to be doing. So we're going to try it with the knees tucked in a little bit more. So the reason we come up into this position is so that we can lift those knees up towards the armpits. So work those knees up. Once you think you've found your position, this is where we need to start to stack. So our elbows should be above our wrists. So we're not back here. We need to shift that weight over the wrists. Now once you're here, you need to start to engage through the core. So we're squeezing the tummy in and contracting. And then if you feel ready, you might bring one toe up, you might bring the other, and just slowly bring yourself back down. Now, if you're worried of face planting, because it is a real possibility that might happen, put some cushions in front of you. You might even do it if you've got sort of a low cushion or an ottoman. You might do it with your head just resting on there, just to help you find that positioning with the rest of your body. You know, you don't need to be able to go into the full asana straight away. I think that's the big mistake that a lot of us make. So just keep practicing as we've gone through. So spread the fingers, get those knees as close to the armpits as you can. stack the elbows over the wrists and then squeeze the abdominals. And when you're ready, come back down. If you last for half a second, that's great. If you can only get one toe up, amazing. Baby steps, lots and lots of practice. And I know that within probably 4 weeks, you'll see some progress. It does take time. A lot of it is the mid-region, learning to contract up. So we're not just resting our knees on our arms, we're just using the arms for support rather than complete weight bearing. So please post your videos, post your questions. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with, and have an awesome day. Good luck, everybody.